This is Harith Gandhi and Madhuri. We live in Greenmark, Mayfair community here. We used to live in US for like 20 odd years, and we wanted to shift to India. And then when we wanted to identify the community, we roamed around in and around Hyderabad, we looked at Gandipet area and all of that. Finally, we chose Greenmark Mayfair community, which felt it suits what we want, and it also we felt it's going to be our home for long years to come.
Yeah, I mean, from other communities, if I can compare, I think it is the people. I think people are very like-minded, and what we found from our experience is very like-minded people with similar backgrounds. Many of them moved from outside the country, and kids are of similar ages. So it was a very good start, like a comfortable start for us after we moved back, because everyone has similar backgrounds, similar stories, and everything. So that was the easy part for us.
I think to add on to that, a lot of builders again, build buildings, apartments, and all of that, right? Mayfair, Greenmark Mayfair, they build the community with all the like-minded people and similar experiences and all of that. You name a festival, we do celebrate everything, right from Ganesh Chaturthi, right? All the way, and all different religions, all different, walks of life. We celebrate all of that. And when we say celebration, it's not like a minor celebration, right? All of 214 villas pretty much, congregate, and then, they really participate. We are from Telangana, from Warangal, Karimnagar, and Mahbubnagar area per se. So Batkama has been a great part of our lives, and we were very glad to see it was celebrated with unity and the inclusiveness, and we are probably the first ones to begin that Batkama over here. So that has been a great experience to us, and it has been a blessing to us to be part of this community.
Yeah, our house was smaller in US because that was our first home, and we purchased a smaller house because we were just two people at that time. So this house is bigger for us.
If I may add on to that, right? So I see your point, in US, for example, a lot of big houses and all of that, but we can confidently say this is at least twice upgrade or thrice upgrade, than what we used to live. The construction quality and the building quality, all of that is superb. So the way that they had the home theater, all of that has been factored in, the design elements, lift aspect of it, and we love the multi-story aspect of it. Of course, the land is less because Hyderabad real estate is quite premium. You can't expect an acre land over here. But within that 350 square yards and all of that, I think Greenmark Mayfair optimized and then provided the best that they could provide, compared to the other builders. So that we are very, very happy about.
Since we moved here, we usually tend to compare this community with others, and I don't think there is any community that matches the level of greenery and the maintenance that happens here. I think it's just the number one. I mean, the other communities are premium, they have really big buildings compared to ours, but then greenery wise, I think it's the best.
I think we were named multiple awards on greenery. Actually, going back to the story, right? I came in on a business trip in 2015 September.
Yeah.
So we decided we wanted to live in India or move to India. So we visited I visited a few of the Prestige and some of those things, very big builders at that time, right? These guys are just coming up in Greenmark. What impressed us was the greenery, right? And when we enter the community, that big 100 feet road, all the tall green trees, and then all the Conocarpus, trees around it, and the way Greenmark has sectioned it, the greenery is not just centered in one area, it is spread out pretty much equally throughout the community. So it is not only one section of the houses are getting the greenery. Pretty much it kind of spread throughout, and I'm sure you would have seen there is a 1,000-year-old tree or 500-year-old tree, that kind of stuff. So it's very impressive, the emphasis that they put. So we love it. We really, really love it.
Kids absolutely loved it. Actually, they just love it. They enjoy. They have really good friends here, and all the community advantages they have here with the clubhouse, with the play areas, the basketball, the pool, everything they have, the gym. Especially now they are 15 and 17 years old, two boys, and they take advantage of everything that Mayfair has to offer. It's really great. I mean, we can't imagine any other place, living in any other place other than here. It's just, we're very lucky, living here. and very thankful for that.
I think to add on to that, one of the things that we all survived is the COVID era pandemic.
Yeah.
Being in Mayfair reduced that impact substantially. I mean, without this community and then these amenities and able to go out and experience, I mean, it would have been a nightmare for us, and we have been forever thankful. And then